Hello, my name is Torben, and today I'm going to be speaking about two types of event companies. This specific topic is going to be about the comparison between Woolpack Studios and Old Chapel. So to start off with, we're going to start with Old Chapel. The Old Chapel Studios is a musical hub which mainly focuses on their local community. The main focus of the studio is to engage really young children or people below the age of 18 to get in contact with music, get in touch with their inner music likings, and they're attempting to provide free lessons for everyone. In order to do so, the studio works to involve a broader type of audience. They do this through what they call emotional support classes. This shows that they are very caring about mental health and how people feel. Old Chapel present to their consumers that their well-being matters, as well as a positive engagement in their community. Old Chapel works to remain charitable with their earnings rather than focusing on profit margins. This is a very helpful way to engage people in music, as they will not have to pay a price to learn what could be their future hobby or passion. Additionally, Old Chapel maintain ethical values and grant equal opportunities regardless of backgrounds or qualifications. Old Chapel hosts many good events such as the Holbeck Blast. The Holbeck Blast took place on September 11th and 12th of 2021. This event allowed anyone to participate without a charge. They had even an outdoor barbecue and a car boot sale. The event took place over 2 days of live music and entertainment from 12 at noon till 6 p.m. Due to them being quite ethical, their events allow the studio to make considerable donations, such allows them to make further plans and use these donations to invest into new and better events. Right. Next we have an overview of the Wolfpack Studios and Otley Music Live plans. On the other hand, here the Wolfpack Studios are also very locally orientated, and I believe in attracting a large audience to the town of Otley, which is currently seen as quite an old town. They want to attempt to bring a youthful side to the town, allowing small business to further flourish. Right, so Wolfpack Studios is a community music studio and rehearsal space, situated in the centre of the small town near Leeds called Otley. Wolfpack Studios provide the opportunity for the studio to be rented for band studio time. This is sadly not free of charge, yet it gives a lot of people which engage in music a space to work in. They also offer music tuition classes and manage live music events in collaboration with Otley Live Music. Wolfpack provides employees tasked with taking charge of most responsibilities that come with managing an event. For example, employees are able to promote a group event and hiring an artist to perform. So basically, Otley Music had a live weekend taking place in the Otley Courthouse on the 30th of July till the 1st of August. This took place in 2021. Otley Music is a collaborative network of live music venues, promoters and members of the Otley town. The event remains affordable while providing several different artists, most of them being local, even though sometimes they will bring in a main act which will attract a very large audience, as this will be able to give them a better advertisement for their event. Right, here we have a comparison between the two. Both companies are locally orientated. They both organize events in their small towns with small facilities. Yet sometimes they will be able to bring this big event to the center of their town, if the council allows them to do so. Old Chapel provides free music lessons to their audience, whereas Wolfpack Studios prefer hiring out spaces to let people practice their instruments. Wolfpack also offers instrument lessons, with classes costing on average of about £7 an hour. On the other hand, Old Chapel hosts events where they teach on how to play different instruments, as well as giving free DJ classes. These are events which will come from time to time. These aren't always available, but when they are available, they are free of charge. Old Chapel is primarily free of charge, although they do ask for a small fee of £5 to rent out a room for 3 hours. As their prices are cheap to free of charge, most of their income is from local donations to help the business progress and pay for their organisation and events. I personally believe that both these companies could flourish a lot more if they could target the younger audience. This is due to word of mouth remaining a good type of advertisement, and a younger audience will be more likely to discuss events they are passionate about. Wolfpack and Old Chapel could improve by further advertising their services on social media. This would be helpful as their target audience would increase, as well as spreading event and service information. Their options could become close to unlimited. Additionally, the organisations should collaborate with local pubs for their drinks and food, implementing partnerships giving local business publicity whilst making their food and drink service more affordable and available. In conclusion, after having researched Woolpack Studios and Old Chapel event hosting companies, I believe that planning is an essential component to the success of an event. Through identifying your target audience, the type of music provided becomes a dependent factor in order to the best interest of a consumer. To further improve their business, both companies should expand to local businesses to make a joint increase in publicity and profit. This would allow the company to establish Otley as a tourist hub through providing large-scale events using local establishments. I think this is an essential way of making the town flourish a lot more through including one and another person. This will create links, friendships, connections between pubs, between little shops, between other music artists and other sort of studios and communities. But then another large improvement the companies should make is spreading their advertising to social media platforms which are popular, such as Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Through increasing their social media presence, the companies will broaden the range of people that will know of their service. So the more social media platforms they can use to gather a younger audience, the more people they could attract to these events and that will be interested in their events and find this through that service. This will allow them to target their main target audience with more ease, as well as them being able to let more people show their interest about their service. Social media will open up an opportunity for people to inquire about events, lessons, resulting in this being very profitable for them. Even though I said these were mostly charitable and use charities, this will also enable them to obviously be able to get more donations, seen as people that enjoy this type of music or this type of learning about instruments will find their services and will obviously do their best to help out a charitable cause. Here are all the websites that I have used to create this presentation. Thank you for listening to my comparison and improvement ideas for Old Chapel and Woolpack Studios.